Some amount of months ago, I think it was around May, I sent in a package to PSA. I sent in 28 cards. All the cards I was like, hey, these look pretty dang good. I would never send in a card if it's going to get anything less than a 9. It's just not worth it. I don't want to keep some 7s, some 6s, some 8s. I just don't think that those are very cool. I've definitely got some of those for older cards, like some of my Shadowless stuff, but majority of the time, I want PSA 10s. So I've got here a package. It's in FedEx. It came pretty fast after they shipped it. There's got a hole in it. That's not good. But, yep, I've got a package from FedEx from PSA. Sent in my cards about 4 months ago. They finally got graded. They're back to me. We can open them together. We can see if I'm going to be happy or upset. Usually I've got a pretty good call. The last time I sent in a PSA package, I sent in 40 cards, and 36 of them got PSA 10s. That's crazy. I only send in good stuff. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take it one card at a time. Welcome to the channel. I never did an introduction, but I'm so happy you're here. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Let's get into the video. Okay. Like I said, there's already a hole in the bag, so I'm going to rip it open right from that hole. I'm going to grab out this box. And it looks like this thing is pretty secured. Wow, double taped side to side. Let's see. Let's get the little corner off here. I think I have handy dandy scissors somewhere. Give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, where are the scissors? There they are. All right, scissors incoming. All right. There's some cool stuff in here. There's definitely some things that I'm going to be like, oh, if this is a PSA 10, it's the only one in the world. That's awesome. Some of the stuff, even no matter what grade I get, it is the only one in the world. I still can't get this, but let's do that right there. Let's split these. Let's tape it around. All right. These boxes don't matter. I can rip right through them. The cards are in hard cases. All right. Ooh. Oh, only a little bit in each box. Yeah, there we go. It's free. You can start it off. Boom. That's a good start. Our first card, a 2024 Caitlin Clark collection. Caitlin Clark Razzle Dazzle. It's pretty sweet looking. We're going to grab it just like this. Very cool. I sent in probably like 8 Caitlin Clark cards, all of which I was like, this looks pretty dang good. I think it's going to be a 10. So our first one, it's a 10. Very cool. Next thing, oh, it's a Lorcana card. This is a Mirabelle. That's pretty cool. It's that Championship Mirabelle, Enchanted Rare. PSA 10 Gen Mint. So we are 2 for 2 right now. I didn't know how this was going to do because this is just like a promo and a little baggie. But it looks pretty awesome. Did pretty good. There's the next card. Also Lorcana. Yes, it is. This should be the Mickey. Yep. This is what I kind of thought would be a good investment. This seems just kind of like that Dark Magician. Like it's Mickey kind of dressed up like Dark Magician. First set, Enchanted Rare. I thought this was going to be a good thing to invest in. So I'm going to put it in the closet. I'm going to leave it there for 22 years. And then I'm going to send my kids to, I almost said prison. I'm going to send my kids to college with it. Next up, all right, we have a Lexi Hall auto at a PSA 9. Not the happiest about that. And I honestly don't know how these would do if I took them out and sent them in again. It's pretty locked in, but Lexi Hall auto, PSA 9. There is another one of these. I bet it's going to get also a 9. Yes, it did. Okay, so I've got twins, 2 PSA 9 Lexi Hall autos. Is this a little different? No, never mind. Okay, so kind of cool. They're 9s. They're not 10s. I'd like them if they were higher, but it's still decent, I guess. Let's put those in the girl stack. Jameson Williams auto, an 8 for my JMO auto. It's not bad either. I mean, all these were just eBay cards, so you really can't expect it to be perfect. Looking at the back, though, it's kind of perfect. I guess that corner, oh my goodness, look at that white chip on that corner. That's our 8 right there, folks. Still pretty cool, though. Who knows? Might be worth something. Next up, we just have a, oh, this one, I was really hoping for a 10 for this pink ice. A 10 of this is around like 350. The 9 is probably roughly what it's worth raw, which is a couple $100. It's still very cool, but again, you know me, it's Josh. I like my 10s. So that one is just all right. Right here, my JC Sheldon, 4 out of 5. Let's see. Another 9, which is still good. 9s are good, but it's not a 10. It's pretty cool. 4 out of 5 numbered. Not bad. What do we got next? We got 2 Final Fantasy cards. The first one, Ooh, a 10 on the lightning, and I sent in 2 lightning, so this should be the second one. Oh, it's not. This is the cloud. Where's the other lightning? But pretty awesome on this lightning. A PSA 10. It's beautiful. Things like this I really could only see getting a 10. The printing quality control is so nice on these. The cloud getting a 9 is pretty wild, though, because there was some like clear things about this card that I was like, hey, this is not a 10. I only got it because I only sent it in because it's a prize card. And I was like, hey, there's not that many in the world. I might as well get it graded. And a 9 is pretty cool. So I'm very happy about that. This is a very cool card. It might be expensive right now. I think it's around like $400 to $500 raw. And that was when I bought it. So they've probably gone up in price, probably quite a bit, honestly. Might have to look at how much this actually is. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I got some thick slabs over here. Yeah, okay. I've never actually had slabs this thick before because these are like relic pieces. Like these are just normal cards. I'll just do it like that. Yeah, look at that. Look at the crazy depth on it. That's pretty cool though. All right, we're gonna start with the Courtney Vandersloot. A 7. That is so low. It's an auto. It's a patch auto. I wonder why I got a 7. I wish they gave me a little rundown, but just down here, looking at that corner, it's like pretty chipped up. So I guess it makes sense. It's still a pretty cool card, though. There's a little thingy on the back. It's just a little fuzz. Get that little fuzz out of there. But yeah, it's not bad. It's still near mint, so it still looks pretty cool. I might break it open, let it play out in the wild again. Who knows? And another J.C. Sheldon card. This is another patch auto. This one also got a 7. That's wild. I guess these cards just aren't really the best for grading. Because I looked at them and I thought they were perfect. I thought they looked so good, but that's all right. They're still pretty cool. They're patch autos for some pretty cool players, in my opinion. But yeah, not the happiest on that. Next up, Caitlin Clark card. Another 9. And I have like 20 of these, and I picked out the ones that I thought were flawless, and I sent those to get graded. But I guess not the most flawless. Pretty cool, though. Still 1 out of 10. What do we have here? Wow. All right, this was the prized possession. I spent like $400 on a couple of Star Wars packs, and this was like the only thing that I pulled out of there. So I was like, you know what? This might be worth 20 bucks. It might be worth 25 now that I got it graded. But PSA 10, Green Refractor, Rancor. Very cool. All right, next up we have an Naruto card. And this is one of those things where I'm one of the only people that have one of these, which is pretty cool. This is a Naruto Sage Mode PSA 10. This is a card from a booster pack, and it's also a card from 2012. So it's old, and man, was this card perfect. I bought it, and I was like, holy smokes, I have to get this graded. There's nothing wrong with this card. It's one of the coolest cards, in my opinion, in the entire game, and it's PSA 10. Man, that is awesome. Prize possession right here in the video. What do we got next? Lexi Hall rookie, and it got a 7. Again, this was another card where I was like, hey, this looks really perfect. I'm going to send it in, and it did not do that hot. I got a 7 on it. Very interesting. Yeah, I think after this, I'm done sending sports cards in. I'm only doing TCG stuff because I guess I just don't know how to properly look at a sport card. Another 9 on one of these, yeah. So these both got 9s. It's pretty upsetting. I was hoping at least one or both would get a 10, but no bueno. Right here, as we can see right here, this is a 1 of 1. This is a Katie Lou Samuelson, and you got a 10. All right, so this is one of those things where no matter what number it got, I still am the only owner of this card. This is a gold prism, a gold vinyl prism, and it is a 1 of 1. So I'm the only one in the world that has this gold card, and I have it in a PSA 10. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty pumped about that. What do we got next? All right. So right here, I pulled this in a Little Caesars parking lot. This is number 82 out of 500. This is a, I don't think it's called like a gold, but this is a card that's about $400 raw, and it did not do very good. That's the number 6 right there. And again, like even just looking at it now, this card was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. I pulled it in a parking lot, but man, I held it in my hand till I got home. So I was like, ain't no way I'm putting this in a cup holder or anything. Even the back, this looks like beyond perfect. I think I'm going to free this. I'm going to break it open. Hopefully not hurt the Clark, but PSA 10 was probably around $600 when I sent this in. So probably going to do something about this. And this is the Gold Millionaire Shimmer from the Monopoly pack. But yeah, that's pretty heartbreaking that it got a 6. Next up, that was a cool one. All right, and once again, we got a 10. I haven't seen a 10 in a while, but Caitlin Clark collection. It is an artistic, something like that. Pretty cool. Not bad. Who we got next? I got 3 more. I think these are all Clarks, yeah, so we'll start at the top. Another pretty bad one, a PSA 8. No really reason to keep that in the slab. A 9, again, I really don't want to keep it in the slab. Probably going to break it open. I don't like 9s. And this one, oh, nice. So I think both of our Razzle Dazzles, where's the other one? Yeah, both the Razzle Dazzles got 10s. So that's pretty cool. I got a pair of these. I'll probably put them next to each other in my room. But, yeah, these are really the only, out of all of them, yeah, these are the only Clarks that got 10s. It's pretty crazy. Another Final Fantasy card. Here's the other Lightning. Hooray. So, yeah, we got 2 Lightnings. They should have, yeah, 183, 184. But, yeah, these are pretty cool. This card was about $200 when I sent it in, so hopefully it's around $250, maybe $300 for the PSA 10. But Lightning's my favorite character from Final Fantasy. I sent these in just to have them in these slabs. So that's pretty cool. There should be one more Final Fantasy card. This is a Vanguard card. This is, wow, this is pretty cool. This is my numbered Minerva. It's numbered 140. I think there's only 200 of these, maybe 250. And yeah, this is, I just bought it off a TCG player. Somebody had it, and it got a 10. So that's pretty awesome. I always get really nervous because these cards are just loose in the slab, but it says 10. This is an awesome card. I think these are around $1,000 a piece raw. So very happy to have this. It might be a little less. It's probably like 600 to 700, but PSA 10 is probably one of the only ones that's been graded. So very happy about that. Next up, another Vanguard card, and I actually don't know what this is. It might be a Majesty Lord Blaster. I think that's what it is, and yes, it is. Featuring Aichi. So the Vanguard anime is one of my favorite anime. It's just about people having fun playing Vanguard, and then space stuff happens, but for a while, it's just, hey, let's play this game we all like. And I absolutely love the show, love the game. It's probably my favorite card game. Majesty Lord Blaster, my favorite unit in the game. And for the longest time, there was not a listing for this on PSA, so I could never send it in to get graded. I didn't know how to do that, but now it's graded. It's a 10. It's awesome. One of the coolest cards I own from Card 5 Vanguard, and I own every good card in that game. And now we're on to our last 2. These 2 cards are Final Fantasy cards, so we're going to flip over the first right away. Nice. This is a wow, that was an awful noise I just made, but this is a Zidane Road to the World Championships full art. I believe this was just a promo for getting top 16 or something. You didn't get this on entry, but it is a 2019 World Championship promo. You might have had to do well at a qualifier, but pretty cool. Very happy I got a 10. And our last card should just be the, yep, wow, it got another 10. So this is a 2023 Final Fantasy Road to the World Championships card. Another prize card. You had to do well in an event to get this. I didn't do well at this event, so I bought the card afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And generally, from everything I got, I think I did pretty well with the 10s. Definitely all this stuff, a lot of 10s. Sports cards, though, man, that's crazy. This is one of the only ones I really cared about. This is one of my favorite players. As soon as this went on eBay, somebody pulled it, I bought it immediately. So that's awesome that this got a 10. These getting 10s, cool. But a lot of stuff that just wasn't anywhere near. Man, it's pretty upsetting. A lot of cool Clarks that I really wanted to have in my collection that just didn't get graded well. But I guess that's it's part of the risk. Usually I do pretty good, but yeah, sports cards, maybe not for me. Yeah, a couple of 7s on these. Bleh. Yep. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this was a little exciting. You got to see some history opened. Again, I'm the only one in the world that owns this, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching again. I always appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I got another submission, probably sending out pretty soon. The turnaround time is a little better now, so I don't have to worry about waiting 100 days for my cards to come back. So yeah, see you guys later.